Hello there everyone, my name is Emilio, welcome to my channel, and today is going to go ahead and be an Arrow video unboxing. I bought something on Amazon, and it is an Arrow video release. It's basically the Dollars Trilogy. It's one of the best film trilogies ever made. It's of course about the man with no name, who is played by Clint Eastwood. They're just some of the most coolest movies ever made. I love those films. I've watched those films ever since I was like basically 12, 13. And I bought the Arrow video versions of them. And here's just a fun little unboxing of me opening up and taking a look at these movies for the very first time. So here is the box. Let me open it using this knife. So I'm a little bit worried about ordering movies on Amazon because I've had some experiences where I buy a movie on Amazon and the shipping quality is awful, and you basically just paid premium dollars for buying a really damaged version of whatever thing you bought. In my case, buying movies. But so far, I love the packaging. So they didn't half-ass the packaging this time. I'm gonna go ahead and assume, oh my gosh, see, oh look, they even put like extra layer protection. Thank you. Oh shit, oh, all right. So, haven't even opened it yet, but here is the Dollars Trilogy, the Arrow 4K collection. I like that they put this in, that way it is all nice and protective. And oh my gosh. All right, so from what it looks like so far, we have 3 separate packaged discs. Of course, you have a fistful of dollars. You have For a Few Dollars More, and of course the good, the bad, and the ugly, plus some good little collector things, a little book, maybe some pictures. So I'm already happy. All right, let's take this thing off. And here it is, the Dollars Trilogy. This is just one of my favorite movies of all time, all right? This is just one of my favorite film series of all time. I love Sergio Leone's films. And of course, these are probably his most iconic films. A Fistful of Dollars is most famously known as a remake of Yojimbo. Then you have For a Few Dollars More, which just is another adventure of the man with no name. Of course, you got Lee Van Cleef in that film. And then you got The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is just a classic. It's one of the most iconic Westerns ever made. All 3 of these movies are iconic, but of course, everyone knows The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You got Eli Wallach in that film as the ugly, Lee Van Cleef as the bad, and Clint Eastwood as the man with no name. Or at least in this film, he's mostly known as Blondie. Yeah, he's known as Blondie. So yeah, of course, from The Ugly. So yeah, I got these films. Here's my very first unboxing of it. And I just love these movies so much. And I did own these films on DVD at first because Walmart actually sold these films on DVD back in like 2007. Then I got the Blu-ray that you can actually still find for a really good price. But I've always heard that the transfers weren't that good. Specifically The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. They had like a new transfer of that movie back like in like 2012 where they did all this like crazy color grading, which I actually didn't mind, but apparently that's not how the movie's supposed to look. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these movies look since it's done by Arrow. I think Arrow has a pretty good reputation. Let me go ahead and open the plastic and let's take a look at each of the discs and what they look like. So basically I took my knife and I'm taking the plastic off, and this is now unopened. This is now an open set of films. So here, oh man, I gotta say, this is what I want physical media to be. Like when I grab this, I love the care that is put into the box set. I love the feel of the box. It feels firm. It feels like they put a lot of care into the actual packaging of this, which is something that which is something you don't see in a lot of new physical media today. So I'm glad they put a lot of care into making the packaging feel good and solid. All right, taking everything out. So we got a booklet right here, and oh, it looks like we got a couple of posters. I'm gonna put these right here for now. All right, of course, here is the classic that started it all, A Fistful of Dollars. For a few dollars more, and of course, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And I gotta say, bro, this is produced by Arrow Video. I love the packaging. I love like they all are their own separate discs. Here you have a great classic Arrow collector's book. I guess about the whole behind the scenes and making of the films. This is also really cool. All right, each movie basically comes with posters of the films. Here is the Good, the Bad, the Ugly poster, but it's really cool is that here is the new version that is, of course, on the Arrow DVD Blu-ray covers, but you have like the classic iconic poster right here. So yeah, this is like what I want out of physical media. You know, something that comes with really great classic movies, comes with some great pop culture memorabilia, a really cool booklet, all in a badass, phenomenal packaging. So yeah, I spoiled myself. I decided to buy this, and I'm definitely glad I did. I love these movies. Clint Eastwood, growing up, I did really like his films. I still do. I just haven't seen his films in such a long time. I've seen these movies a good number of times, but like Dirty Harry, Unforgiven, Gran Torino, I haven't seen most of those films in a long time. But these are like definitely my favorite of Clint Eastwood. Even though he did not direct them, but you know, I think Clint Eastwood learned a lot from making these films. And it went on to him just, you know, blowing up and making, of course, the Dirty Harry films, and then him becoming a very famous film director and even making some great westerns himself, which I'm actually buying pretty soon. Another Groove package is going to come out, you know, in just a few days. But anyways, this was just a video just of me wanting to show off me buying the Dollars films. I love these films. I can't wait to watch these on my TV. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. More videos will be coming out very soon. And if you're a physical media collector, let me know what movies have you enjoyed buying over the past few weeks or years. Let me know. Anyways, thank you so much. Have a great day, and bye.